Pastor Creflo Dollar, a well-known and often discussed figure in American ministry, has spent decades building a massive global following. Through his sermons, books, and televised teachings, he has created a spiritual home for millions who look to him for guidance, clarity, and hope. But recently, shocking and devastating news has left his entire community shaken. While many expected the update to be related to controversy or public drama, something often associated with famous pastors, the truth behind this heartbreaking moment is far more personal, human, and deeply emotional. The devastating news centers around Pastor Dollar's declining ability to maintain the non-stop workload he's been carrying for years. After decades of preaching multiple services, traveling internationally for conferences, mentoring younger pastors, leading large church operations, and managing global outreach programs, his body has finally reached a breaking point. According to those close to him, Creflo had been silently battling severe exhaustion, stress-related fatigue, and ongoing health complications that he refused to publicly disclose. His commitment to serving people made him hide the struggle, believing that showing weakness might leave his followers concerned or discouraged. However, this decision came at a cost. Over time, the physical strain began affecting not only his energy levels but also his voice, the very tool that built his ministry. During recent services, members noticed his speech slowing at moments, his breathing becoming heavier, and his need for longer pauses between messages. Despite this, he pushed forward, trying to meet the expectations of a global audience depending on him every week. It was only after several concerning episodes behind the scenes that his close team insisted he take immediate action. The heartbreaking revelation came during a private church meeting where Creflo admitted he had been ignoring medical advice for months. Doctors urged him to rest, reduce travel, and temporarily step back from preaching. They warned that if he continued at the same pace, the long-term impact could be irreversible. For someone whose entire identity is built around leading, teaching, and uplifting others, the idea of stepping away, even temporarily, felt like a devastating blow. His congregation, once shocked, quickly turned into a community unified by compassion. Many expressed how much he meant to them, not because of his fame, but because of the guidance he offered in their darkest moments. Messages of support, prayers, and heartfelt letters flooded the ministry. For the first time in years, Creflo had to face a reality he never wanted to accept. He needed to rely on others, just as others had relied on him. Even though the news is painful, it has also sparked something unexpected. Leaders within the ministry have started stepping up, taking on roles that Creflo once carried alone. Younger pastors are being trained, outreach programs are being reorganized, and Creflo's message of strength through vulnerability is suddenly resonating more powerfully than ever. His followers believe that this difficult chapter may ultimately strengthen the future of his ministry. While Creflo Dollar hasn't stepped away entirely, he has begun limiting appearances, focusing on recovery, and allowing himself moments of rest, something he previously avoided. The devastating news reminds everyone that even spiritual leaders, often seen as pillars of strength, are human too. They face exhaustion, stress, and emotional weights that the world rarely sees. For Pastor Dollar, this moment marks a turning point, one that may change the course of his ministry but also deepen the connection between him and the millions who believe in him.